Oh, mate, you can see the area where it's been cleared out.
Yeah.
Gary Drayton and Jack Begley returned to Lot 32, west of the swamp.
Yeah, all the targets are all in there. You can see all the flags from here.
To continue searching for additional clues and valuables related to the remains of a possible ancient wharf that the team has found nearby.
No, well, let's see what these targets are, mate.
I'm hoping for something good.
OK, first flag's over here, mate. When a lot is cleared, I usually go in first and I flag the area, meaning I do a methodical grid, a search pattern of the lot. Just there, mate. And then I go in with Jack and we dig all the flags. And you never know what's going to come out of your next hole. I'll try pinpointing it and then grabbing it out of there. You're on it. Ooh.
That's a piece of something.
That could be interesting. It's got a curve on it, so it could be like a barrel loop.
You think it's connected to the wharf somehow?
If it was a barrel loop, for sure.
A possible barrel hoop, and near an area where the team has previously found evidence of an ancient wharf, as well as a French cargo bag seal. If Gary is correct that he and Jack have just found part of a cargo barrel, just what kind of cargo might it have once contained?
I would imagine that's just a type of thing that would have been unloaded and put ashore. Barrel. Everything was in barrels back in the days. Nails, coins.
Yeah.
So we'll bag it. Anytime we find a piece of iron that's interesting, it goes to Carmen Leg. So I'm hoping Carmen Leg can shed some light on what size barrel this is, because the smaller the barrel, the more chance it had treasure in it. Right, mate. That's that bagged. Next flag's there. Let's see what this is, mate. You're a beast. See if we're in the right area.
You think it's more that way?
Yep, I do. Let's see. Just there, mate. In that base of that wall there. Damn, you're gripping some gravy now.
Oh, there we go.
Can you feel it?
I think this is it right here, yeah. Jeez.
Careful, mate.
There we go. I thought it was a spike.
Yeah, no. This was made like that on purpose. See all the square shank on it? I think this is some kind of tool. It might be some kind of chopping tool, like a small scythe.
Oh, yeah.
A possible scythe found on Lot 32? Such tools have been used for agricultural purposes for thousands of years. However, they were also known to be common tools on sailing vessels that ventured between Europe and North America between the 15th and 18th centuries.
What I like about this, mate, is the size of it. It's something that could have been carried on the ship if it is some kind of tool. Remember, we've got potential warfare, just the sort of thing that you would carry here on the boat. And you come ashore, you're gonna do stuff on an island, you would need a tool or an implement. I do believe this came from somewhere else, mate, for sure.
Any idea on date?
Anytime you see a square-shanked fastener or tool, then you know you're in pre-1800s.
Could Gary be correct that this artifact may predate the discovery of the money pit in 1795? If so, could it offer more evidence of a possible ancient wharf nearby? And perhaps be related to the lead cargo bag seal that is believed to be of French origin?
This is what we're looking for in this area.
Yeah.
This could show that there's some sort of a work area related to the wharf.
Yeah.
I think we need to bag and tag that.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Later that afternoon,
Carmen.
Hello there. How are you again? Good. Robert, how are you?
Rick Lagina, Craig Tester, and Jack Begley welcome blacksmithing expert Carmen Legg at the Research Center. He is returned to Oak Island in order to give his analysis of the believed scythe and other metal objects recently discovered on Lot 32.
Gary and I have already recovered a lot of iron objects from Lot 32, and these are just some of the odd objects that we hoped you could identify for us.
Oh, okay.
I won't preface it at all. What do you think about that?
Oh, so you have an idea what it might be?
No, besides a medieval golf club.
Well, you can clearly see the fibers in that. So it's a very old iron object. When I first looked at it, I thought it was a tool, but it's not, because the band is fastened on the outside of the rim here, right? So it's not some type of sickle or anything like that. The only thing I can think of is this is a large barrel strap for cargo.
Oh.
There's a distinct shoulder here going from the rim down to the band or the strap. Again, if you had a big barrel, especially if it's valuable materials, you would want some reinforcement around the top, and that's what that could be.
That leaves so many possibilities.
Yeah. I see 2 rivets or joints on here. Very interesting piece, isn't it?
I would have never guessed barrel hoop to start. It's impressive.
It's the only thing I can think of.
Okay. So this piece was also found on Lot 32.
Oh, I see. Well, right away you can see that the curvature on the top is different than the curvature on the bottom, right? So this is a hoop off a barrel. Fairly wide, and you can see the curvature is quite large. If you follow that curvature all the way around, huge. About 200 gallons.
Wow.
Or the width of the strap. To me, it tells it was a wet barrel, mead, rum, whiskey. But you're looking at a strap of a 200-gallon cask.
180 gallons of whiskey?
You got to keep the morale up somehow.
Yes.
Would your average person have a barrel this big?
No.
So what type of use, like would this be a naval thing?
Yes, military.
Why would you have such a large barrel over on Lot 32?
Could be a large provision barrel for a group of men.
Wow. Any dates that you can discern out of this?
Well, middle 1700s to the later 1700s. 1740s, 1760s.
Well, that's actually really intriguing.
A second piece of a large cargo barrel, and found in the same area where the team has discovered evidence of a possible ship's wharf, as well as a lead bag seal believed to be of French origin? If so, has the team uncovered more evidence, possibly connecting the Duc d'Anville's mission to bury a vast treasure in 1746 to the Oak Island mystery?
We know that there was a lot of military-associated items found on the island. When Carmen suggested that this barrel could have been as old as 1740, well, 1740 is an aha date because that's, of course, is right around the time of the Duc d'Anville expedition. Is it a possibility that it could be connected to some work on the island associated with that expedition? It's possible, but we've a ways to go to prove that.
That's incredibly enlightening. You breathe life into these artifacts that, to us, are somewhat lifeless, and now it's come alive.
Well, as always, we appreciate it.
Very good, yeah. Well,
Thank you very much.
I had a barrel of fun.
Thanks.
See you later.
Take care.
Perfect, thanks.
Jack? Laird, Helen? How are you? Emma? Hello? Sandy. So we'll set up here.
Alex Lagina, Jack Begley, and archaeometallurgist Emma Culligan welcome numismatist Sandy Campbell to the Oak Island Interpretive Center. Sandy has come to examine the cut copper coin that was found 1 week ago by Rick Lagina and Gary Drayton on Lot 5. A coin which X-ray fluorescence scanning has indicated may predate the 16th century.
Okay, so the thing that we'd like to show you is a find on Lot 5, which we've recently gained access to.
Yeah.
So this is kind of a new area on the island for us.
Okay.
We only recently got access to the lot, so we haven't been over it with a metal detector ourselves. And that's what Rick and Gary were doing when they found this. It's very interesting. We're not totally sure what it is, but
Okay.
we have some ideas.
Well, let's have a look.
I'll go grab the coin.
Great, perfect.
There we go.
Thank you, Emma. Here, I'll hand it to you in the bag.
All right, let's have a look. Part of a coin, hopefully. Let's have a look. So you've done an XRF and a CT? And...
Yeah, we have. Emma, are you able to pull that up for us by any
Sure
chance?
can.
Thank you.
It's just loading right now. While that loads, here's a picture.
Let's flip it to the other.
It looks like there's some sort of characters or something inscribed on
Yeah, what about XRF?
Yes, so I do have an XRF results. And it shows high content in copper, lead, and tin, but also about 0.51% arsenic.
Yeah.
And it also has 1.05% silver in it as well.
Which, yeah, I mean, you can get silver naturally occurring with copper, obviously. And, you know, if it has arsenic, this is pre-1500, for sure. You know, if we weigh this, let's weigh it. This is going to tell us something, okay? This coin looks like there's probably a third of it left. This is probably somewhere in the gram range, but let's... So it weighs exactly a gram, which, you know, is sort of unusual that it would be bang on a gram, but, you know, it's not unusual to see coins cut up and used as money in a partial payment. Again, you know, you get a coin that's this big, and, you know, the deal of the day required a third of that copper, so you're just snipping off a third of the coin, right?
Right.
And that's really how barter worked then.
Right.
Let's see here. I think this is probably, I'm guessing it's either Roman. It could even be Byzantine, but I'm thinking it's Roman.
Roman.
No way.
Based on what I'm seeing on the coin, I mean, I see Roman-style characters. The style is definitely from 300 BC to 600 AD.
No way.
Yeah.
A Roman coin, possibly dating back over 2,000 years? But if so, who could have brought it to Oak Island?
All right, so I'm gonna have to call Rick. I want to see Rick's reaction. to
Yeah, this is unbelievable.
Hello.
Hey, Rick.
Hey, Alex, how are you?
Good. Hey, you and Gary might want to come down to the lab. We got some pretty interesting information here for you.
We'll be done ASAP.
Okay, see you soon.
All right, see ya. Yeah, bye.
Right. This is just an incredible moment because, you know, we have a Roman coin on Oak Island, and here we sit trying to draw conclusions, and it's like wide open at this point. You know, who brought it here? How did it get here? Why is it on Lot 5 in particular? It's just a total mystery right now. Hey, Laird.
Hey.
Can you join us on this?
Sure.
We'd love to get your take.
This is like a typical looking Roman all the way into Byzantine period design.
Laird, is there a precedent in Nova Scotia of, you know?
Not in Nova Scotia. There are precedents in the east coast of the United States.
Okay,
from archaeological sites.
Hey, guys.
Hey, chaps.
Hey, guys.
We heard
Brace
excitement
yourselves.
in your voices.
And we came running.
Brace yourselves.
Oh.
So this is what you guys found on Lot 5 the other day, and we just showed it to Sandy.
My thoughts, and I think I'm, you know, pretty confident that this is Roman, most likely Roman.
Roman, baby. Oh, have I waited for this?
Put it in probably Roman. That's my gut. So
What do you make of that?
That is incredible, mate. Incredible.
Run it by me again. Why is it possibly Roman?
well, the design is definitely Roman. This is definitely a person here, and this is a tree here.
Oh, yeah.
This style is Roman.
Does the elemental analysis confirm what you suspect about the coin?
Yeah, when I see arsenic and I see silver in there, you know, it's a very unrefined copper, which shows that,
again, really confirms with me that it's probably most likely Roman.
A Roman coin on Oak Island. What's it doing here?
So when we were in Portugal, we were investigating the road that we found in the swamp, right? And we saw an example of a Roman road over in Portugal.
Oh, good morning. Welcome to Portugal.
Thank you.
1 year ago, Rick, Alex, and members of the team visited a number of locations in Portugal where the Knights Templar established strongholds between the 12th and 16th centuries.
Okay, let's see what we can find.
There, they were shown a number of carvings in Templar churches matching symbols that had been found in the past on Oak Island.
This symbol is definitely on the 90-foot stone right there.
It's perfect.
Yep. The stone path looks exactly like this.
But one of the most compelling features they saw was a cobblestone road dating back nearly 2,000 years to a time when the area was once part of the Roman Empire. Incredibly, the road was an exact match to the one unearthed in the swamp by the team in 2020, which is believed to date back at least 500 years and be of Portuguese origin.
So maybe the coin and the road in the swamp are connected.
Yeah.
Is it possible that this Roman coin may have been brought to Oak Island by members of the Knights Templar? If so, could it also explain the possible dam feature at the north end of the swamp? The medieval lead cross found in 2017 at Smith's Cove? Or even perhaps the high traces of gold that have been detected in the Money Pit area?
A Roman-era coin on Oak Island, it's astounding. It's undeniable that there's a certain geographic connection, but is it Templar-related? I don't know. We have to put it through a more rigorous scientific analysis. This story is incredibly complex.
I know one thing for sure, Lot 5 is now on the Oak Island treasure map for sure.
Yeah.
Sandy, you know, we welcome your expertise, and if you can continue to look into this,
I will.
we would love whatever information comes of that, and we need to get back out to Lot 5.
We do, mate. Boots on the ground, as you would say.
Yep. Thank you very much.